Wandering was a small little town. That's where I grew up, around Wandering. We were in the bush a long way from shops. My dad and mum he used to say to my mum, make a damp, and when the damp was cooked, like, no sugar. Oh, well, there's a couple of beehives around. Grab some of the axe and get the boys to cut the tree down for honey. You have to cook on an open fire, and there was a suitable pot, reasonable cooking in. Well, you have to take what comes, and more or less lived on, bush food and that. Kangaroo stews, dampers, and whether the shearing was on a certain season of the year or the cropping. We were taught a lot how to live off the land, accommodation, open air, cooking. Made the camps real comfortable, and, no clotheslines hanging. We had to hang all the washing on the fences. We had a wonderful mum and dad, and all the generation of the families. Sisters all kept together and helped one another with their children. If one was sick or going in hospital for another baby, but hardly anyone went in hospitals in those days, had their babies. They always delivered the babies home if there was a midwife around. And used to walk this land here with the old ladies with their dresses dragging behind them. And oh, the memories is something what you look at today, It brings back a lot of memories. I think the memories keep you going today. They had horse and carts those days, no flash cars that drive around or anything. A couple of carts, 2 or 3 carts loaded behind one of the going like a circus. But I tell you what, they were good days, wonderful life to live. It wasn't the, medicines you get nowadays full of, cost you a lot of money and that, but years ago, no, it was just all the old eucalyptus and methylated spirits and, or the gums off the gum trees, what the old ladies used to mix up themselves, putting the drums on the fires and making their own medicine. But we had strict fathers and mothers. We had to be trusted to be sent. If you had to go to the shop with your mum shopping, you behave yourself, otherwise next time you wasn't allowed to go. Not like today, you hardly go into a town. Everyone amused himself with making their own shanghais, killing birds, and but if the old man catch him with the shanghai and, shouldn't kill the bird, the old grandmother used to say, you could just understand her language. She used to talk early and go, worry about it, she used to say. There's a man up here watching you. Go back to her in the dream time when she was a girl. If you get a death message, you'll hear a bird coming first. She used to say to my mum and some of the other sisters gathering around helping one another do their washing and sewing and that. She used to say, there's a message coming through soon, a death message. They'd take the message what the birds tell them. Even when the, forecast of the weather, they listen to the birds making that noise, more rain. The trees wasn't allowed to be touched. Now, if the grandmother see you knocking the bark off the tree, oh, she'd go off. When we was kids, always had to be in closed doors before dark. Otherwise, you'll smell them before you see them. But my mum used to say, don't make noise when you're walking through the bush. We got to go down and wait for Dad down here. Our grandmother, she used to hear us shout, and she'd come halfway and light a fire. And they see a fire, the smell, they'd take off. what they call a mummery. A lot was seen around in the wandering area, you know. But this was, I think, you know, that was the spirit of the old people coming back. Sometimes they'd show themselves, even out at the wandering mission. When that mission closed down, they were saying the bell was still going at a certain time. And I think someone got disturbed because they put stock out there and it was frightening the sheep, see? So I think they took the bell down and took it into Perth where all the Catholic brothers went back there. And I tell you what, some scary stories. But there were several other things, a lot of things was happening. I always taught my boys, you know, be aware if you're not close to your dad, watch yourself. Because they used to have a lot of these, what they used to call them like the medicine men. But they like mummeries. I don't know whether I've seen a mummery here. Just what was happening around you, you know, at the time was taught from the old people. There was a lot of men that, old tribal fellas, if they take liking to Aboriginal